At the beginning of this clip, a man can be seen walking in a forest with his gun ready to be fired. A few seconds later, he hears something moving around in the bushes, and what happens next is shocking.
Vill jag ta den? Ta den här, kom!
Surprisingly, he misses shot by only a few inches, despite wild boars being able to run at 25 miles per hour. The animal disappears into the bushes shortly after, but its squeals and stubs can still be heard, echoing a few feet away from the hunter.
Åh, din jävel!
It appears that everything turned out fine, despite the clip cutting prematurely. This next video, taken from a hunting vlog, shows two hunters stalking and trailing a bull elk they spotted earlier. After waiting for the perfect moment, they finally get the chance they were waiting for, as the elk stops in a relatively open space. One of the hunter then pulls his bow and makes his shot, but something unexpected occurs.
Oh my God!
A mature bull elk can charge at a speed of 40 miles per hour, capable of seriously injuring a human if hit. After the close call, they compose themselves and move on with the rest of their hunt. This next video shows a group of hunters recording male lions while hiding behind a bush, trying their best not to be spotted. Moments later, one of the predators notices the men hiding behind the bush, leading to this to happen. They run as fast as they can away from the lions, while shots are being fired in order to try and scare the predators away. Equipped with superb eyesight and smelling capabilities, it's no surprise how the lions quickly detected them. Unfortunately, the clip cuts shortly, and what happened next remains unknown. The clip begins with two hunters recording a herd of elephants they encountered walking peacefully through the African safari. Moments later, the herd notices them, which makes one of the elephants approach, as they try to back away slowly.
Right. No, 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 no! Right. Right. Right.
Some of the hunters immediately try to scare the animal by firing shots all around, while the cameraman starts running for dear life. Sadly, the video comes to an end rather abruptly, so what happens next appears to be unknown. Steven Ranella and his friend Ryan start this clip by going down a narrow river to hunt for moose. As they navigate through the dense bushes and trees, Steven hears a sound and decides to track it with his friend following behind him. After successfully locating his prey, he shoots it, and the moose goes down instantly, which gives them the chance to go and secure the kill. Now face to face with the seemingly injured animal lying down, he goes in for the final shot, only for something unexpected to happen.
Why am I gonna go off? And this bull stands up and spins. Holy shit. And the bull like just comes like a cartoon, head down, And I fall down, and I get up, and kind of scurry out of there and go around this.
Luckily for Steve, one of his friends quickly shot the moose down before things got out of hand. Filmed in Idaho, this next shocking video begins intensely with an elk hunter recording himself being stalked by a hungry mountain lion. He slowly backs up while pointing his pistol directly at the predator in case it decides to jump on him.
Get back.
These animals can jump as far as 40 feet, so as seen in this encounter. The man is only 1 pounce away from trouble. A few seconds later, the man runs out of patience, which results in this frightening moment. Despite not being hit by the warning shots, the mountain lion is now understandably more doubtful about attacking. In the end, the animal ultimately decides to let him go. The video opens with a group of hunters walking around the South African savanna in search of Cape buffalo to hunt. After minutes of the men walking and scanning the area, the clip suddenly cuts to reveal this terrifying scene.
Shoot! Shoot, he's gonna kill him! Shoot! Shoot!
The attack is temporarily stopped when another one of the hunters rushes to the scene to help the men being attacked.
Shoot!
However, just as the two hunters make their retreat, the massive buffalo turns its gaze to the cameraman and does this. Thankfully, no one seems to get seriously injured, and they continue with their hunt successfully. This encounter opens by showing a group of people, accompanied by armed men, taking pictures and videos of an elephant during a trip to Africa. At first, the group stays far away from the animal, trying to be as cautious as possible. Moments later, the elephant goes off to another place where they decide to follow it and continue observing from up close. At first, the animal doesn't seem to mind them being up close, but moments later something petrifying transpires.
Come on! Hey! Hey! Come on! Hey! Come on! Get back!
One of the armed men thankfully manages to de-escalate the situation, leaving no one harmed. At the beginning of this video, two hunters can be seen recording a large Ontario moose standing on the dirt road. These dangerous and nervous animals can often reach weights of 800 pounds, which makes the following scenes more terrifying. The animal and the man stare at each other for a while, but when the hunter turns his back to end the encounter, this happens.
Watch out! Watch out!
Luckily for him, The animal retreats as soon as it sees him grabbing his gun. This clip starts with a group of hunters along with their dog, trying to find and locate a wild dog in a dense Scandinavian woodland. Moments after the hounds are sent to search for the boar, they suddenly start barking hysterically. After locating the boar, one of the hunters gets the chance to shoot, but what happens next is not what they wanted. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured, and the hunt ended successfully. This intense clip begins by showing a man screaming at an enormous elephant, using a truck as a shield. Despite being gentle giants, elephants can cause serious harm to a person in a snap. After the warning shot, the animal refuses to leave the people alone, and they continue to stand their ground.
Hey, Chugga! Hey, Chugga! Hey!
Thankfully, the situation did not escalate further and everyone is safe. In the beginning of this terrifying clip, a Russian hunter can be seen pointing his gun towards a large figure hiding behind dense bushes. After the first charge, the man keeps his gun pointed towards the bear, which proves to be the right choice. It is later revealed that the animal was simply being protective of her cubs, which explains her aggressive behavior. Miraculously, the man walks away, unharmed. Thanks for watching until the end. Check out these other videos you might also like.